those that are new to the series, to Santa Clarita Diet, talk to us a little bit about your character, Sheila.
Well, I think the show has gone through a real evolution, which you have the ability to do in content or television, unlike a film, which just has a bookend of a beginning, middle, and end. So I think Sheila started out as someone who wanted to find her personal power, but love and protect her family in newfound ways. And I can't get through a day without wanting to laugh a lot, so there's just a great amount of humor in the show. I think the world is kind of a wild west place right now, so if a show doesn't have kind of a grit and a spine and a backbone, I don't really think it necessarily works in this culture. But I also don't think if you have a show that doesn't have heart and isn't about humanity and love and family at the end of the day, that's the most relatable thing. That's what we're all dealing with. So I think this is a trinity and trifecta of all those things. And I've grown alongside the show, and I love it. And it's very near and dear to my heart.
Oh, you play Eric?
Yes.
On the Santa Clarita Diet. So talk to us about the journey from like season 1 when it started to now. We've obviously seen like a transition between you and Abby, who's a daughter on the show.
Yes. Well, yeah, I mean, Eric and Abby's relationship has evolved so much, too. In the beginning, Eric at least was very awkward around Abby, and, you know, it kind of evolved from like a crush to like a really wonderful friendship, and they care about each other so much and support each other so much, and not wanting to ruin that friendship, but more feelings are developing. So it's something that's really continued to grow and evolve and change over the course of 3 seasons in a really interesting way, I think, yeah.
And how would you describe the Santa Clarita Diet in 3 words for anyone who is either trying to catch up to it or a new viewer?
Yeah, comedy, smart, it's refreshing, and it stars the lovely Drew Barrymore, America's sweetheart.
Bloody, deadly fun.
3 words? In 3 words. Deliciously hilarious chaos, I will say.
Blood, gore, and laugh.
And has there been a lesson or a takeaway you've learned from playing Eric on the show?
Yeah, I mean, Eric, you know, Eric, at least until now, has not turned into a zombie, but even still, for being involved in all of the chaos, has had to come out of his shell and, I mean, live his fullest life and put himself in situations he never thought he would, out of his comfort zone. I think we can all take away a lot from that in terms of just putting ourselves outside our comfort zones and living the fullest lives we can.
And I know this was your first TV show, period. You dove with so much excitement. Did you have an idea that it would resonate with the audience so well? I mean, season 3, you know?
I know. I didn't know what to expect, but I loved the writing so much, and it felt so fresh the way Victor created this world that I thought if I'm this into it, maybe someone else will be too. And what I really love is that men and women, boys and girls, this sort of androgynous, all ages, you know, multi-quadrant ethnicity, like people of all walks of life come up to me and talk about this show, and that I think might be the thing I'm the most proud of.
Is there any like funny moments or secrets that go behind the scenes that the audience doesn't get to see?
Well, I don't know if I can talk about a lot of the secrets, but I do know that the cast and the crew are all hilarious on and off the screen, which I think is what, you know, translates to such a great show for everybody. They're just good people, and they're funny all the way through the day. So I don't know. I think it makes for a great show, and it makes for an exciting one for everybody, and it's going to be more fun.